Dear hopefuls, happy Tuesday. So today I've decided that I'm going to be talking about books that I'm currently reading in January, and I'm also interested to hear from you guys what you're reading right now or what you have assigned to you to read for school. Which personally, when I was in college, I took a class called Autobiography and Memoir. First of all, autobiographies and memoirs are actually my favorite type of books, and it's going to be very apparent when I tell you what two books I'm reading right now, but they've always been my favorite. But I took a class in school called Autobiography and Memoirs, and I never finished a single book. But a book that did stick out to me that I didn't manage to finish at the time was called The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls, and it's recently been made into a movie. So before the movie had come out in August, I reread the whole book this time and then got to go see the movie. It's an amazing read, and I'd highly recommend it to anyone. But currently, January 2018, these are the two books that I'm reading. So I have one book that I'm listening to right now on Audible. I haven't reopened my Audible subscription for a while, so I'm trying to finish off the books that I had accumulated when I was paying for the membership. And that book is called Everything is Perfect When You're a Liar by Kelly Oxford. And I still have 4 hours and 47 minutes remaining. It doesn't tell me the percentage of the book that I've read. It's a compilation of stories of growing up and adolescence and going into adulthood and just kind of being a snarky little brat. It's an alright listen. I started listening to it when we were still in Chiang Mai. I was listening to it when I was doing my workouts. I would do flights of stairs at our Airbnb, and I started listening to this audiobook, and I haven't continued listening to it since, but it is currently the audiobook that I am listening to, and I still have over 4 hours left of it. It's not my favorite, but it still falls under autobiographies and memoirs. So that's my audiobook. Audiobooks are great in the sense that you can take in these books while you're doing other activities like driving or working out or going for a walk or doing housework or whatever the case may be. And that's the great thing about audiobooks, which is why I try to have both a physical book and an audiobook going at the same time, but nothing beats having a physical copy of a book. Currently, I am reading Wild from Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail by Cheryl Strayed. And this book has been super interesting. It's about her losing her mother and then going through a really dark time in her life, which eventually leads her to walking the Pacific Crest Trail, which goes from Mexico to Canada up through California, Oregon, and Washington State. It's very interesting. I do like the style that she writes in and how it goes back and forth between her on the trail and what led her to the trail and thoughts while she's out there hiking in the wilderness and how unprepared she actually ended up being. And I guess that this is also a movie that I haven't seen. I got this book when I was visiting Garrett and Cassidy. Started reading this 2 days before we had ended up leaving, and Cassidy just suggested that I take it with me. I'm currently on page 272. I think I only have 2 chapters left in this. This is my physical copybook, again, autobiography, memoir. So I'm interested to know what you guys are reading currently, and also what's your favorite genre of book. I think mine are autobiography / memoirs, and like the fantasy, Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Maze Runner type of books. But that's gonna be all from me today. If you're interested in seeing more from me, I do daily vlog over on my main channel, so you can go subscribe to me over there. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure that you do that now. And don't forget to give a thumbs up if you made it this far, and I will meet you back here next Tuesday.